How much is your solar setup? Is a question I get asked quite frequently. And my response is always, it depends on what you are trying to accomplish, what your power needs truly are, and where you live. So today we are going to break down our system and the cost of each different component. And of course, it's going to look and be different for everybody based upon what your power needs are, your consumption, what you're trying to accomplish. And like I said before, where you live, how much sunlight you're getting, or the time of the year. Now, we live in the beautiful state of Tennessee and get plenty of sunshine. We are 100% self-sufficient when it comes to our power needs and our daily consumption during spring, summer, and early fall. Now, during late fall, this is more of the weather we get, especially during the winter months when we receive less and less sunshine and we get a little bit more frequent rains. I would rate us at about a 90% self-sufficient rating for our chosen lifestyle and our power needs. We do rely on a gas-powered generator, so we do need an alternative fuel source. Now, batteries are the quintessential component to your solar setup. And with all the stored power, this is what keeps us going longer without having to rely on our gas-powered generator. But sometimes, like I said, we do in certain points of the year. Now, I can't sugarcoat this because batteries are the most expensive component of your system. Now, we have 9 in total. I originally started 1, then I had 3, then I had 6, and now we have 9. It carries us a good amount of the days when we don't have any sunshine, and we are really looking for it to keep our system charged. Like I said, especially this time of the year is when we kind of have to rely on the generator just a little bit. Now, solar has come a very long way in terms of technology and its ease of use, along with easy installation that it can be DIY. And with all-in-one inverters and batteries that run a BMS, which is a battery management system, it's basically a communication system that monitors everything that your batteries are doing and communicates it right back to your inverter. Like I said before, solar has come a long way, and they do make it really easy for you, especially with the communication between your batteries to your inverters, so you know exactly how much power you have coming in, how much power you're using, and what your overall state of charge is. Now, when it comes to solar panels, they can range anywhere from $100 to slightly over $200, depending on the wattage that you're looking for. Now, I got mine on sale, so I paid $110 for each panel, which is an extremely good deal. They're 370 watts a piece. As far as solar rack mounting goes, I went ahead and made my own to save a little bit of money. Solar racks can be kind of expensive, especially for a big array like this. They can range anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. They also do make some amazing ground kits to save you a little bit of money. This is the EG4 Bright Mount Rack Kit that I paid for just a little under $400 for. As far as inverters goes, this is very affordable, and it made me so excited when I actually knew the price. This is the EG4 6000 XP, and I picked this up for just under $1,600. Now, this is 6,000 running watts. It's an all-in-one off-grid inverter, and it basically has everything that you need in it. It has your inverter, your charge controller, so you don't have to monitor anything separate or wire anything else into it separately. It does it all for you. It has individual, your battery breakers, your load breaker, if you're tied into the grid breaker as well, and also a generator hookup. Now, my power needs changed just a little bit with my growing family, so I went ahead and added on another 6,000 XP, so I have a total 12,000 watts of total power that I can use and run my everyday household. Now, they do make other inverters. They do make a 3,000 watt inverter. They have a 12,000 watt, 18,000 watt, which can handle pretty big loads. But as far as inverter wise goes, they make these things very, very affordable now and very easy to hook up and plug in and play. Now we get into the more bigger of the components, which is the batteries. Not gonna lie to y'all, this is the most expensive part of your system, but this is also the lifeline and how you store all of your power and energy that converts from your solar panels, from your direct current, and connects right into your home for your alternating current, which powers everything that you need. Now, I went with server rack batteries. There's a lot of different batteries out there. I started with lead acid, then I went to the gel, and I found out about lithium ion phosphate batteries. And the amazing thing about these, they have the BMS in them, which is your communication that goes straight to your inverter, so that way you know everything that's going on with your system. Now, these are the Life Power 4s from EG4 and Signature Solar. Now, these ran, I think, under $1,500. Now, they always have a sale going on with these, about $1,200. And I'm actually going to be picking up 3 more of these. Then we also have our EG4 LLs. I wanted to try these out, and I absolutely love them. They have a nice little touchscreen that tells you everything that's going on. I think I picked these up for $1,350, $1,300, something like that, on sale. You can see how the price could add up on these, but like I said, this is the lifeline. This is all the energy that's stored that comes into your home that you power everything with. Now, I didn't get all this stuff in one fell swoop, y'all. I started piece by piece, and I just worked myself up over time. Other than the server rack battery, they do have a lot more different battery options that may be best tailored for you as well. They have wall mounting batteries, which is pretty cool. So a lot of different choices available there. Now, another piece of equipment that I have is the EG4 charge inverter. Now, this is pretty cool because when we have days like this, when we don't have a lot of sunshine and it's overcast and rainy and we need to charge back up our system, this actually cleans up the dirty power from your generator, and you want the good energy, good clean power going back into your batteries as well as into your inverters. And I did not know that dirty power comes from your generator, so this was definitely something big for me, and I believe it was around $450, $500, somewhere around there. Money definitely well spent to keep the integrity of my system going good. Now, we're going to touch base back on batteries real quick because how they are stored. They actually have the server rack cabinets, which are absolutely amazing. They have a 6-slot one. They also have a 3-slot one. I'm probably going to be getting another 6-slot because I'm going to add 3 more batteries, and they're all going to be connected together, and I'm going to be building out my solar room again. But the cool thing is your bus bars are built right into the side, so you have easy connection. It saves a lot of space. You can just store it off to the side, and that's another good thing with the wall mount batteries too. They do make them so they're flushed against the wall, and they even do have batteries that that you can mount outside in the elements, which is pretty amazing. Oh, look at my beautiful wife making some bread. That's going to be so delicious. And another thing that we have that is kind of a big thing for us that we absolutely love is our EG4 Solar Hybrid Air Conditioning in Minisplit with a heat pump. Now, they make a few different models. This is the 12,000 BTU. They also have a 24,000 BTU and a 9,000 BTU. The great thing about this is, being that it's a hybrid, and what that means is it runs strictly off of solar panels, so that way when we have the good sunny days, we're getting free air conditioning, free heating when we need it, and then when the sun goes down, it's connected right into the utility panel, so that way it just runs off of our batteries. We don't get to skip a beat, and we get to stay nice, cool, and warm, and extremely comfortable. So we live a pretty normal life just like everybody else. We are off the grid, but we live like we are on the grid in our everyday household. And quite honestly, it's amazing what solar has done for us and how efficient it is and the overall cost of it now. It blows my mind. We have absolutely zero utility bills. We have nobody telling us how much power we can and we cannot use, where we need to set our thermostats at, especially in the dead of summer or in the cold of winter. Oof. I can't speak for y'all, but for my family and our needs, having energy independence is a very big thing. I've been so far removed from society, I couldn't even imagine what a utility bill is today. Plus, with all these data centers going in, I guarantee y'all's energy bills are going to be going higher and higher. I don't know how that is sustainable, quite honestly. To learn more about all the solar equipment we use, check the description below. Our sponsor company, Signature Solar. I'll be sharing more information, and be sure to follow along. What do you think, bud?